ball games as well, and he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Josh Lowe stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Tapped softly on the ground. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Well, just a classic case of finding a hole with that one. He didn't have to hit it real hard in that direction. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. First offering misses the mark. No secret, Mad Bum is a country boy born in Hudson, North Carolina. He loves rodeo competitions and roping events. Here's a good nugget. He's even competed in official events under the name Mason Saunders. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Lowe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here goes the runner. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. One out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Yandy Diaz now. 0-1.
0-1.
Mad Bum deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. That one misses, and the count 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering way off the plate.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He's got it. 2 away down. And now it's Jose Siri. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Hammered, base hit. Low, round second on his way to third. He's in there, and it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner leads away at second.
That's ball 2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And now the lefty. That one ripped. Marte going back some more, and out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Lau at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Savali. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Brandon Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next one is off the plate. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
In the dirt. Mejia up with it over to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Line drive and foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Didi Gregorius steps to the plate. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Mets go down quickly. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Harold Ramirez. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one missed. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Man at first. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. In there for strike 1. Good eye in that spot. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
One out in second. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
The 0-1.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
It's a good take.
Ramirez, the runner at second with 1 away. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's a speed threat. Josh Lowe reached on an infield single his first time. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Back up the middle and a base hit. Ramirez coming home. He scores and it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Manuel Margot, just off the inside edge. Two outs. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. And there's ball 4.
Perfect.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's out number 3. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 4 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Savali. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's Mark Vientos. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catch.
And he's safe at first. Feeds to second, out there. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base.
Ronnie Mauricio, batting with one down, takes a strike. Vientos stands at first with one out. And it goes just foul. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Starling Marte up to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And the righty deals. On the ground. That is the inning. Mets leave one. They're down 4-0. Jose Butts gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 70.
Now here is Jose Siri. The wind to the pitch. Just missed. Butts goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one inside, and the count is 2-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the right-hander deals. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Rosarena batting for the second time, and that's strike one. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Nobody out, runner at first. Check swing, went around. 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and now one away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Lau takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one's gone. A towering shot to center, his 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
1 out, base is empty. Harold Ramirez at the dish. That's in there. That's strike one. Ramirez, 28 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Righty delivers.
Hey.
And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Ripped to third. Toss to Alonso. 2 out. Now it's going to be Francisco Mejia. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Taylor Walls. And a foul ball. Next pitch off the plate. And 1-1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That just misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
And there's a strike. And a pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to Diaz. Gets the catcher by a step. Here's Ender Enciarte. Enciarte, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Lau sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. His 9th homer of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. That's strike 1. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. And he deals. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Josh Lowe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a base hit into right. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Brooks Raley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. Strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
To the right side. Gregorius over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Check swing, and he held up. Lowe takes his lead at third with 1 away. Towards first, slides, but he can't come up with it. The run scores from third, and it's now a 6-run lead.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Stepping in, Jose Siri. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And a 2-1 on the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. And it's filled up.
3-2.
Struck him out looking. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. That one off the mark. 1-0. The pitch. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. Welcome back. John Chambie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Didi Gregorius. Savali back to work. And that one almost got him.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Arozarena tracks it down for the out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And he's already singled in this game.
Alonso.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And the first offering is not close.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Center field. Siri makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Brandon Lau. The pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swings through that.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. And the slider just misses. Smash to the left side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now the DH spot, Harold Ramirez. Bounce to the right, Gregorius. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Francisco Mejia. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third. Mauricio with the throw to first. And that is that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And they're on top 7-1. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the power speed combo. Ronnie Mauricio. And a pitch. On the ground right side. The throw to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Starling Marte. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Arozarena going back. Still going back. And out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-2.
To see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1.
No strike.
A little bit low.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And now 2-1. puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Inciarte off of first with 2 away. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second, and now a man into scoring position. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC.
You can't stop my shine.
Back here in Queens, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Taylor Walls. And here it comes. Ball 1 low. Walls measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Low. Stands in now and watches strike 1. Up the middle. Flips it for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And the pitch. There's a strike. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jeff Brigham into the game. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Margot around third. He'll score. It's a 2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Siri stands in now, looks at that one inside. 1 for 2. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Right side, Gregorius. And that is the third out of the inning. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 8 and the Mets 2. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Gregorius now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Hard on the ground to first. Diaz tossed to second. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now here is Pete Alonso. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. In the air, left field. A Rosarena moving under it. And that will end the inning.
Okay, I stay way off the map like I don't relocate. Cooking other vibes, I made like 20 flames. This place my level and now I'm over.
Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Rays, Randy Rosarena. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Stays alive. Right-handed reliever. And that one is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. Here's a 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
The batter,
Brandon Lau, next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Ramirez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
clips the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Arozarena, the base runner at first with one out. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Francisco Mejia, 1 for 3. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Righty to the plate.
Ball inside.
And there's a ball. Got him. That ends the frame. The Rays strand just the one. They lead at 8-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Here the right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that one hammered way back there. That one is gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they close the gap. It's 8-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Ronnie Mauricio now. He's a guy who does it all. Ball 1, no strikes. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swung on, belted. Siri going back on it. Back some more. That one is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly getting ready to go. Beeks warming up as well. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
First offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's inside.
Here comes a pitch. Now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So digging in, Ender and Ciarte.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-1. This one in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Still only one out here in the inning. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Aaron Savali departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. His best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Jalen Beeks takes over on the mound.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball one. That's a little bit low.
2-0.
Ground ball right side, could be two. On the second, they get one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now an 8-4 score. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now, Taylor Walls. Adam Ottavino on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he deals. And a good eye there. The 1-1. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Low in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And it's even up. Left-hand batter waits.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That one hops against the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
On a line, base hit. Low, around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And the lead is up to 5. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Margot leads off first with 1 away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Siri at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Enciarte makes the play, and there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Called strike right there. And the righty deals. And that's outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Two on, 2 outs. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Mets 4. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. Outside, action in the pen down there. Kevin Kelly appears to be getting loose. So 2 balls and no strikes. That one in there across the letters.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Fouled off. He was late. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Didi now. First pitch, and he just misses. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And now the lefty swings and misses. That's his second strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Fought off foul. The wind and the pitch. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Two outs. And that one in the air center field. Siri settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 9-4. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Edwin Diaz.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Diaz, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And the right-hander deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Next is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. And that's in there for strike one. That's a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
In the air right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now up for Tampa Bay, Francisco Mejia, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ramirez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Next offering is outside. The 2-2 on the way. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Runner stays put at third. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for Tampa. They're on top, however, 9-4. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Pete Fairbanks.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the pitch. Vientos now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And the 0-2. That one is upstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Righty delivers. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Hoagie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Mauricio in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Next pitch inside. 1-2 to count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So up next for New York, Starling Marte.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. Y'all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Got him moving silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out the city. Heard he got in a heart full of envy. Nowadays hate to see it when you win it. Yeah, so everybody ain't clapping. They only tune in just to see what can happen. And when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love. Only real when they see that you
just between me and you. Just between me and you. You just gotta see that. You gotta see that. The crowd can't do what they do.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.